Hello, I'm Leanne Spar. In this section, we will be discussing depreciation and the declining balance method. Specifically, we will cover the following objectives. We will describe the declining balance method of depreciation. We will find the double declining balance rate. We will use the double declining balance method to find the amount of depreciation and the book value for each year. And we will use the double declining balance method to prepare a depreciation schedule. Now let's begin by describing the declining balance method of depreciation, and then let's do an exercise in which we find the amount of depreciation and the book value. The declining balance method of depreciation is an accelerated method of depreciation. The rate is multiplied by last year's book value, and the book value declines each year. So let's look at this exercise in which we have an item whose cost is $2,500. The estimated life is 6 years, and the estimated scrap value is $400. We need to find the book value, but first we need to find the annual rate. So the annual rate is going to be, since it's the double declining balance, it's going to be 2 times 1/6, where 6 is the estimated years of life. So 2 times 1/6 is 1/3, or the annual rate is 33 1/3%. So the first year's depreciation will be $2,500 times 1/3, which is $833.33. So the book value is going to be $2,500 subtract the first year's depreciation, $833.33, which gives us a value of $1,666.67, or $1,667. It is customary to round depreciation to the nearest dollar value. So the book value here is $1,667. A very important aspect of the declining balance method is that we never subtract the salvage value. You will see that we subtracted the depreciation from the cost. Never subtract the salvage value. Now let's use the double declining balance method to prepare a depreciation schedule. Gold's Gym selects the double declining balance method of depreciation for some weight training equipment costing $14,400. If the estimated life of the equipment is 4 years and the salvage value is 0, prepare a depreciation schedule. The first thing we need to do is to find the annual rate of depreciation. So the annual rate will be 1/4, which is 25%. Since it's double declining balance, we will multiply that times 2, and the annual rate will be 50%. So now, let's prepare the depreciation schedule. In year 0, you will see that the book value is $14,400. In year 1, the depreciation is 50% of $14,400, which is $7,200. The accumulated depreciation is $7,200, and the book value is $7,200, in which we subtract $7,200 from $14,400. The second year, the depreciation is 50% times $7,200, which is $3,600. The amount of depreciation is $3,600. The accumulated depreciation is $7,200 plus $3,600, which is $10,800. And the book value is $7,200 subtract $3,600, which gives us $3,600. The third year, the depreciation is 50% of $3,600. The amount of depreciation is $1,800. So the accumulated depreciation is $10,800 plus $1,800, which is $12,600. And the book value is $3,600 subtract $1,800, which is $1,800. The fourth year, we have to depreciate $1,800 because we have to depreciate this asset to a book value of 0. So you will see that in the fourth year, we depreciate $1,800. The accumulated depreciation is $14,400, which was the original cost, and the book value is 0. And let's always remember when we're doing a depreciation schedule that the book value is the original cost less the accumulated depreciation. In this section, we have discussed the declining balance method of depreciation. Depreciation is very important to businesses, so you need to try some of these problems so you can now learn the declining balance method of depreciation.